Hello YouTube. As always, it's great to have you join me on this video. Unfortunately, there's been no camping for me this weekend. Storm Dara has raged absolute havoc across the country last night. Yep, Storm Dara, even though it wasn't too bad up here, has definitely caused a bit of damage. But this morning it is a little bit breezy, no rain, so I'm out doing a good turn for a neighbour, walking a dog. Come say hello. Hello, Papa. However, this is the perfect opportunity to show you something that I've been sent. I'm just going to find myself a seat. There we go, I found myself a perch. If you're a regular viewer at the channel, you know I go wild camping all year round. Whether it's on the fell tops, in my tent, in the woods, in a hammock, a hot tent, or in a cave in my bivvy bag. I love it all. But recently, while sitting out during the colder months of the year, I've been suffering with cold hands. And that has actually been diagnosed as Raynaud syndrome. For those of you that don't know what Raynaud's is, when it gets cold, the blood circulates away from your extremities like your fingers and your toes, and they can turn white. What I'll do is I'll put a picture up on screen here from a camp that was actually in the summer months. It was lovely and sunny, however the wind was blowing. And this is what your hands look like when you've got Raynaud's. It can get extremely painful while it's cold, and then when you're warming them up it can get increasingly painful. And I've been looking for a solution, and I'd been looking online for a pair of heated gloves, and I'd already made my mind up that I was going to buy a set. Now, as luck would have it, GOKOZY had emailed me when I got home that day, completely by chance. I hadn't contacted them, they contacted me. Now, they offer a range of heated apparel for the outdoors, so obviously I chose the gloves, and I've got them with me today, so we're going to have a closer look at them. As you can see, it's come nicely packaged with the company logo on there, and once you open it up, you can see you get heated gloves, you get a charger that will charge both your batteries at once, and you get your information and guarantee leaflet. And the first thing I would like to say is when you put these gloves on, they do feel really well made, and they function as a normal pair of gloves before you turn any kind of heating on. The fit's quite good. I've got quite big hands. I wouldn't say it's a perfect fit, but perfectly fine. You can see you've got some faux leather on the hands, you've got a strap there, and you've also got a toggle to nip up around your wrists, and you can join the gloves together so they stay together and you don't lose them. Now, the secret to these gloves lies within this little zip here. See, it looks like a nice waterproof zip, and in there we've got a tiny thin little battery that connects to the gloves. Now, that is on the inside of your wrist, so when you're wearing these gloves you don't really notice that the batteries are in there. They're not that bulky, they don't feel like they get in the way at all whatsoever. And you can see just on the little finger knuckle on both gloves you've got a power on button. You press and hold that and it comes on, and you've got 3 settings. The 3 settings are red, white and blue, or high, medium and low. The high setting is 60 Celsius approximately, and that will last for 3 hours. The white or medium setting is 50 Celsius, and that will last for 5 hours. And the blue setting, which is your low setting, is 40 Celsius, and that will last for 6 hours. Now, all those temperatures and timings are approximate depending on the conditions that you're in. It does say in the manual that the fingertips are suitable for touchscreen on your phones and tablets and stuff like that. However, there doesn't seem to be any specific area on them. We'll maybe give that a go in a minute. Let's just have a little test, see if it's touchscreen acceptable. Yes, it is. It works perfectly on the touch screen there. We'll go into my Facebook. Yeah, that is absolutely perfect for use with your mobile phone or tablet. Now with these kind of batteries, it does take about 5 hours to charge. If you suffer from cold hands or Raynaud syndrome and you're trying to ease that while you're outside, I don't think that's too bad, especially as you're getting 3 to 6 hours use when you're in the outdoors. And the warranty is a 1 year repair or replace, which I think is pretty good. Now it does say that you can't machine wash them, and although normal use is fine, you're not supposed to excessively bend them because obviously you've got wiring inside the gloves. Let's see what it's like. We'll try it on the lowest setting first. So all you do is press and hold, which is easily done with the gloves on. You can see there is a power display there that tells you how much charge is left in the battery. And we'll put that on blue. We'll do the same on the other glove. Exactly the same on that one. That's only been maybe 15-20 seconds and I can really feel the gloves starting to warm up already. We're about a minute in now and we've got a consistent temperature there. The temperature is what I would describe as a maintenance temperature. So while I'm out at camp, once my hands have warmed up, this is the setting that I would use it on, so I can sit out on a frosty or snowy evening, enjoy the sunset without my hands getting too painful. We shall try it on the medium setting, the white setting now. Like I say, even with the gloves on, you can easily press these buttons and the display is nice and clear too. And very quickly, going from the lower setting to the medium setting is much quicker than it heating up from being off to the first setting. And that already is keeping my hands toasty warm. I can really feel that heat going into my hands now. Let's try the higher setting. And while we're waiting for it to get up to full temperature, I will show you that it's got a Velcro band on the middle on both gloves that will hold the heat in the palm of your hand. And like I say, you've also got that toggle on the cuff of your glove to hold it nice and tight to your forearm. That's me back on my seat now and the gloves are at full temperature, and I've got to say I'm quite impressed. I will say that I'm not sure whether the 40, 50 and 60 degree temperatures are that accurate. We're on full power now and I don't think my hands are at 60 degrees. To be fair, I don't think I'd want them to be. But this will mean that I can sit out during my winter camps, enjoy a beer with the people that I'm with, take in the sunset, the sunrise, generally enjoy camp without my hands becoming painfully sore. And obviously you can use these for any kind of outdoor activities, dog walking, fishing, you know, even if you're working outside, you may be a market trader, anything like that. I think these gloves would be absolutely perfect for you. When I was looking to purchase a pair of heated gloves for myself, there was all kinds on eBay and Amazon, varying in price from low at around about the £20 mark up to the nearly £200 mark, and I was completely unsure whether the ones that were cheap were too cheap and whether the ones that were expensive were just too expensive. These come in at a very reasonable £59.99, 60 quid, and I think that meets the balance between quality, which these are very good, and price. So I'm very much looking forward to using them on my upcoming winter camps. Now, although GOKOZY have sent me these gloves, the opinions that I've given you in this video are 100% my own. They haven't told me what to say, they haven't told me what to do. As I've already told you in previous videos, I get offered a lot of rubbish. I've even had a company who loved my channel and wanted me to promote their hair shampoo product. Obviously, that's a no. The fact that I'm showing you guys these gloves obviously means that I think they're good. Other than getting the gloves for free, I don't get any kind of kickback from sales or anything like that. You guys know me, I always give an honest review. And for me, I think these are excellent and value for money. Now what I will do is I'll put 2 links in the description for you. One will be a direct link to these gloves themselves. What I'll also do is I'll put a link to GOKOZY's full website, because they do a range of heated apparel. They do gilets, they do jackets, they do scarves, they do socks, they do slippers, all sorts. They do accessories, spare batteries, and everything looks as though it's been very well made, the same as these gloves are. Right, it's time for me to toddle myself away home, get that fire stoked up and enjoy the rest of my Sunday. I hope you've enjoyed this video, found it useful, and if you are looking for a pair of gloves to keep your hands warm through winter, like I say, I do think these are very good. I'm looking forward to getting back out wild camping again very soon, so we'll catch you then. So until next time, stay safe, much love from a Cumbrian lad.